What's going on, everybody? Chris Jenkins here with Charlotte Vibe. And as you guys know, I'm going to say this for a while at the beginning of the videos, that whenever I'm going live with videos, there's a lag, which I cannot start at the very beginning of the broadcast. So just get used to it, that it's going to be anywhere between 1 minute to maybe even up to 3 minutes before I come on. So just be patient as the broadcast start. But nevertheless, once they get started, it will be a nice, fun, interactive conversation that I like to have with everybody. So happy Labor Day to everybody that is out there able to celebrate and get some food. Feel free to bring me a plate, if you will, because I don't have any cooking out that I'm doing today. I'm here working for you guys. But nevertheless, let's go ahead and get into it. And again, while I'm live, please leave your comments below. Like, subscribe, hit those comments for anything I don't talk about during this video that you guys would like to talk about. So, big story was Cam Newton getting hurt a couple weeks ago in New England, and looking at his condition for the start of the Los Angeles Rams game. Both Marty Hurney and Coach Ron Rivera spoke that today Cam was able to do exactly what they had in store for him. He looked good while doing it, and there's no reason they don't expect him to play this Sunday against the Rams. Now let's move on to one of the popular topics from yesterday, which was the Carolina Panthers made some changes, adding 3 players from the waiver wire, releasing 3 players. One of those players was Torrey Smith. And there was questions that you guys were asking me yesterday about why I feel like that happened. At the time, I mentioned that he was brought in and had this veteran presence, just wasn't who he was before. But Marty Hurney spoke specifically about that today and said that it was mostly about the fact that Torrey was looking to be a 5th or even 6th wide receiver. And generally when you have a guy that's that far down in the wide receiver depth chart, you want him to have some special teams value, and Torrey didn't have any of that. So their decision was to go ahead and part ways with the guy that they very much liked and thought was a very good locker room presence, and bring in some guys that could benefit this team on special teams. So it was 2 guys that they brought in for that purpose, and that was, first guy I'm going to talk about was Brandon, I don't know if I'm going to say his last name right, Salaustra. And Brandon's also a different body type than what we have. I know there was a comment when I went live yesterday talking about us having big bodies. I still feel the way I do when I made that comment yesterday, that we don't need a big body so much. That was a fad in the NFL that I feel like isn't so needed. But nevertheless, he is a big body, 6'2", 220 pounds. And one of the things that they like about him, that he is considered a 4-phase special teams guy, which means he can play all sides of special teams, whether it's kickoff return, punt return, and be useful there, as well as he's been a very, very solid wide receiver, maybe even being a 4th or a 5th on the depth chart there. Same thing with the other wide receiver that they brought in, which was Ray McLeod. He's also a guy that they feel like he can contribute on special teams. Marty Hurney said he watched this guy play live and saw him return on special teams for a touchdown, and that's something that he feels like that he can build on and be of use for. Neither one, Ron Rivera or Marty Hurney, was willing to say what they feel like will happen with that special teams, because they haven't really seen these guys on the field yet even. Today the guys practice, Tuesday they'll be off, and Wednesday they'll be back at it, and you should see that start to come to fruition later on in the week, just as well as they're going to be making their captain's choices on Wednesday. One other topic I want to cover quickly is the Joey Slye. That's not so much breaking news, but we're able to, again, get some further information about why those decisions were made as they were, with Graham Gano not even being put on the 53-man roster. And Marty Hurney mentioned that Graham, when he would kick, he would still experience soreness in that foot the day after. And that was something that they feel like long-term he just really needs to get a lot of rest and be able to recoup from that, which to me just says they feel like it was really risky. And also it's part of a numbers game, right? So they're trying to get some numbers. If you put Graham and as well as Slye on the roster, then you have less moves that you can make the next day when you're trying to get guys off a waiver. So the decision was to put Graham on IR and hope for the best. Certainly, my opinion, if Joey Slye has the type of season that you would somewhat expect him to have, being a very solid preseason, not missing a field goal attempt, unfortunately, and I say unfortunately because I like Graham Gano, but this could be the last time that the last season that Graham Gano is with the Carolina Panthers. I'm going to go to a few questions here. If you guys have typed some, then I'm going to get out of here and try to salvage my Labor Day. Hope you guys are enjoying the live broadcast. Please tell a friend about I talked to a lot of players in the locker room today about coming on the show, doing part of the live shows, and they will. So for you guys, if you can help me out, like, subscribe, the more that you are on here, the more enthused these guys will be able to come on the show and interact with you all. So, ask Ron Rivera about those last 2 spots that he needs to fill on the practice squad, and he basically was mum about it, which is understandable. They're still trying to, probably any hour now, going to be making those acquisitions, hopefully getting Evander. Elijah Holyfield back, as well as one other addition to the practice squad. All right, let's see what questions we got here. What's up, Matt? What's up, David? Michael Washington, Chris Johnson. Somebody needs to be slapped for letting Holyfield go. Man, I laughed. I'm thinking of slapping Holyfield. I don't know if he's the greatest boxer as his dad, but I'm sure he has some decent hands. But like I said, I would expect Holyfield to come back today. He's actually a guy I'm going to try to get on the show pretty quick. Would have to be next week. Won't be this week, but I'll keep you posted on that. All right, so that wraps up today's report. Again, happy Labor Day to everybody. Help me to reach my next goal with subscribers. If you like the content, please hit the subscribe button. Tell someone else about me. And also, the easiest way to support, hit the like button. That helps other people find out about the show. It's Chris Jenkins from Bank of America Stadium for Charlotte Vibe.